All right, how's everyone doing? Thank you for joining me today on today's Sunday stream. Let's get the browser open. I got to add it, of course. I'm terrible for that, by the way. Yeah, so how's everyone doing? Let's see who's here. Seems to be a quiet Sunday so far, which is okay. Yeah. So yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to this week. I have not been. I have not been writing. I think that's a big problem. And yeah, the writing has slowed down to almost a complete stop. But I do need to get back on that horse. You know. And I will eventually get back. So let me see. Okay, before I forget, I am on Instagram, and oh, okay. Well, I can't show you this, but this one here, we picked up this cat. Ooh, yeah, we literally went to save a cat last weekend. So her name is Nola, and hopefully she will be happy with us. Let's say hi to everyone in the chat. Louise, woo, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great Sunday, by the way. Making some muffins and then hopefully get some writing work done. Yes, sounds great. Ooh, Gromit is here. Richard, I am here. Thank you for being here, buddy. I don't know. Eloise sounds dangerously like cakes. Oh, you know what? Muffins, I believe it was, I believe Emma told me, basically, you know, about that one. You know, that muffins are basically small cakes or something. You know, and yeah. Anyway, I don't mind the odd muffin. So let's get this show on the road. See if we show up. Yes, I do appreciate it. Thank you, Richard. Just the usual suspects in the chat. Thank you, Eloise. I really do appreciate you guys being here, by the way. I'm analyzing beta reader feedback today, which means my writing tool of choice is Excel. Excel. Get those spreadsheets going. Kitty, yes. Her name is Nola, and we basically we rescued her, and yes, I hope she will be happy with us. I really do. She's not a young cat, whereas I don't know. She's really upset with me. I messed up again. What can I say? You know, it seems to be a story of my life when it comes to Emma. I keep upsetting her. There we go. So rude of her to feel late. Well, it's okay. She's give her some grace. It's all good. She's upset with me. I am sorry about that. But muffins are just cake that's been disguised to be acceptable in the morning. Yeah, see, if someone said cakes were muffins and humongous muffins, I don't know, maybe I'd be more inclined to like cakes, right? But yes, there you go. Oh well, it is what it is. And yeah, I do enjoy the odd muffin. I do like certain cakes, but not all cakes. Yeah, Richard, it's complex. I messed up and I upset Emma, and I'm really sorry about that. And I'm sorry. What can I say? A bit of trouble, yes. And behave though, behave. Oh, Emma's here. Don't panic. Hi, Emma. How's it going? You didn't miss much. I was just apologizing for me messing up. I'm sorry. Emma. No, not fully. I am saying I messed up. Exactly. What has Andy done now to cross you? See, even Eloise knows. She's like, what has he done now? Oh my goodness. No drama. Highs. You know, Gromit's favorite cake is, yes, I do like the odd cheesecake. You know, I like the blueberry cheesecake and stuff. It's kind of nice. The cats have met, and yes, good to see you, Bessa Laura. They seem to be getting along quite fine, and I'm really hoping they will be okay. You know, like it's everything seems to be okay so far, which is great. So you know, hopefully that will continue. And so I just want to say a bit about Nola. She's an older cat, so she's not like a young thing. She's not a kitten. She's actually like, we guesstimate her age because we don't know exactly how old she is, but we guesstimate her age around 13 years old, human years, right? And that's actually quite significant. So she's an older cat. If you brought her to a vet, it'll be like geriatric kind of treatment, you know, older cat kind of treatment. So I really do hope that she will have a happy time with us, and yeah, happy and healthy time with us. Yes, hi, Bessa Laura. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I do appreciate you. Emma says I'm not crossing, and no, thank you, honey. I have messed up. I am sorry. Bessa Laura, exactly the Bessa Laura. Hellos. Oh, look, we share something in common. We have quite a lot in common, actually, me and Emma. Um, I also love cheesecake. Yeah, it's got to be the right flavor though for me. It's got to be the right flavor. You know, I'm not sure I could do a salmon cheesecake. I don't think I've come across a salmon cheesecake. Is it because he hasn't written this? Oh, well, amongst many other reasons, Eloise. Ah, dear, you have no idea. So many bad things. Emma doesn't like a man who. Jeez, Richard. Writing, yeah. Nola is a senior. She's quite senior indeed. Oh, SD's here. Hi, SD. I haven't forgotten about the gig later on, so I will be popping by for sure. And just a reminder from SD, you got to listen to One Lady One N. Make friends with that like button. Thank you, because YouTube loves it. So thank you for making friends with the like button, folks. A happy retirement, yes, I really do hope so. I mean, there's a bit of a sad story to why we saved Nola, but the important thing isn't that the sad story is bad. The important thing is that now she is hopefully with us, and she's happy, and she's in a better home, I think. So I'm hoping that she will have a happy remainder of her life, however long that is. I don't know how long that is. Like I say, she's like 13, maybe 14 years old, we guesstimate. So you know it's not like she's in the prime of her life right now, right? She's not a little kitten anymore. And highs to everyone. SD, Richard, Emma. Toffee cheesecake. Yeah, I don't mind toffee. I'll be okay with that. Oh, come on. No, Emma is very unique. She is very special. Highs, SD. No vanilla cheesecake for strawberries. Oh, you don't like vanilla cheesecake with strawberries? Hmm. I'd be okay with vanilla cheesecake with strawberries. Why not? What's wrong with that? I have a raspberry swirled cheesecake in my refrigerator, and ooh, that I can definitely enjoy. I do like that, but not like the whole cake. Just a slice, a small slice. I have like a love-hate relationship with food. I really love food, but my other health goals, doesn't align with what I want to eat. It's a real problem actually, and I constantly complain. You know, um, you know. So yeah, I do my best, but it's a struggle. It really is. It really is. I want to look great and feel great, but at the same time, I love cake. Sorry, no, I don't love cake. I love food. I do enjoy foods. So I only like plain cheesecake. Bessa Laura says no silly red stuff or chocolate. Really? You don't like chocolate, or is it you don't like chocolate on cheesecake? I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, salmon cheesecake. I just threw it out there. Hey, there's all kinds of flavors. So, yeah, I wouldn't do salmon cheesecake myself. Ellie says I like mine with some raspberries and chocolate drizzle. Okay, that totally works. Yes, that totally works. Plain vanilla cheesecake done well can be. Yes, it can be. Yeah, exactly. That does sound good. I gave your button a little tickle. Oh, thank you. Yes, tickle that button, folks. Tickle the button. It really does help. Missy, yes, all good. Highs. No, I do like vanilla cheesecake. I was saying no to toffee. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, toffee is not my favorite flavor. I would prioritize other flavors over toffee. Like chocolate, for example. I would prefer a chocolate flavored cheesecake, or blueberry or strawberry something, over toffee flavor, basically. So that, well, it's a very complex thing I've got with with food. I like food, but in order to reach my like body goals, my weight goals, my whatever goals with my body, it's not it doesn't align, right? Like I do enjoy fast food sometimes. Not every day, mind you, not every day. Which incidentally, I gotta confess, I did have Wendy's breakfast yesterday, and I felt bad the rest of the day. So I'm not sure it's worth the pain, to be honest. It just doesn't do me any good, but I enjoy it. So there we go. It's like a love hate relationship sometimes. The truth came out. He loves. No, I misspoke. I'm sorry. Everything in moderation. Yes and no. Unless it's actually bad for you, then I'll be like no. Like some illegal stuff, I would say is probably not good for you. Borderline illegal stuff is probably not good for you. In my opinion, generally, right? Um, you just need some help to work it off. Yes, are you offering? Are you offering, Emma? Oh my. That was also suggestive. Was it? You guys. Tickle. Yes, thank you, Betsalora. Feel free to tickle that button. No, Andy is not actually jacked. Andy wishes he was jacked, and a lot of other things, actually. And he's just like below average on so many levels. It's ridiculous. Seriously, Andy is actually below average with many, many things. It's crazy. Wendy's, yes, I did have Wendy's breakfast yesterday. I had the breakfast baconator, actually. Yes. You were talking Wendy's. It was the breakfast baconator, and it was a meal. So in North America they call it a combo. So I had the baconator combo, which is basically the baconator burger, which is actually quite a large burger, and it comes with wedges, potato wedges, with a coffee. So yes, it was a huge meal, actually, massive. That honey chicken sandwich sound is really honey chicken sandwich. Uh, my usual go-to would be like the beef ones, you know. So, but yeah, they do a good burger, and I like that they put fresh veg on it. So I guess that's the balanced diet bit. It's balanced in that it's got fresh veg, you know. Um. So yeah, let's see. Bias. Yes. How many calories? Oh, you cannot talk about calories unless you talk about burpees. So this is how I like to. If everyone said, if everyone counted calories in terms of burpees or something, or push-ups or whatever, or pull-ups, or something, then I think people rethink their food choices in a heartbeat. Really, I really do think so. Because I would love to be very, very healthy, physically fit. I'd love to look great as well, but I'm nowhere near there, unfortunately. Plus, I do have a face for radio, so there we go. Nonsense. I am actually below average in many respects, Eloise, but you are very kind. Thank you. Sandwich is 730 calories, so actually, I think it was probably more than 1K. I'm pretty sure it's closer to. Well, I'm not sure. I'm gonna guess it's closer to 1,200 to 1,500 calories. That would be my best guess. And if you think about it, that is essentially one meal. That's a huge meal, actually. So yeah, it's I do enjoy food, but man, some of the food choices I make, it's not great. It really isn't. So Richard says, I'm sure the three letters leaves. And they stuck on there made all the difference. Exactly. Sometimes it depends on the burger you get, but sometimes they got lettuce. It's got tomato slices on it, maybe even a pickle or two. Like, come on. Sorry, I'm just taking a sip of my cup of tea. Um, Burpees, they are actually. You know what? I have recently, so I've been working at this for quite a while. My cardio workout routine involves a few like movements. One of the movements is burpees, and I do 10 burpees, but I've been increasing the intensity on the burpees. So initially, it was like go into plank, jump, and then stand up, jump backwards and stand up, and then now I jump backwards and do a push up, and when I come back, I do a jump up, right? So it goes. There's different levels of intensity that you can incorporate. So I'm at that level right now of burpee. So I do obviously do the regular burpee, but now I've increased it to including a push up as I jump back into a plank. What's now a push up? Yeah. And then there's a jump at the end when coming out of the plank. So yeah, but if people actually did like calorie information on on fast food in terms of burpees, I am like 99% confident it will put a lot of people off. Seriously, like here's a KFC bucket. How many burpees is that gonna take? You know? Oh my god, the word is horrible. Yes, it is. Bulgarian split squats. I don't really train legs much, but when I do, which I did yesterday, it tends to be more specific for either the front split or the side split or pancake, depending on what you call it. But yeah, that's kind of my leg routine. My leg routine is focused on trying to get the front split or the side split. Yeah, it's just a goal of mine. Richard says, "Eloise, that just sound no. It's really, it is not pain. Well, actually, it does it does have some pain, but yeah, I don't Bulgarian split squats. They're okay. Like my legs are okay, I think. It's one of the few body parts that I find is acceptable. I really do do think my legs are fine. That's probably because when I was I can't remember how young I was, but I'm guessing around 8, 9, or 10. Around that age, I went into Taekwondo, which is quite legs heavy. There's a lot of leg movements. Anyway, because I started young with a leg heavy sort of martial art thing, my legs have never needed too much of a workout, and they get jacked pretty easily. So, but yeah, splits is my thing. It's not quite as unpleasant as burpees. Oh dear, that is a I think that's subjective, Eloise. You know, would you prefer to do Bulgarian split squats or would you prefer to do burpees? I think if you ask someone who's used to doing burpees, they would opt to do burpees. If you ask someone like a football player, right? Sorry, soccer player, soccer player for North Americans, footy for the rest of the world, right? If you ask them, would you do Bulgarian split squats or burpees? They'll probably go Bulgarian split squats because they're used to legs, right? So yeah, depends. Emma says, Andy, you're not okay. Well, I forgot she's still here. Yes, I am working. I'm working on the negative self-talk. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Yes, thank you, Eloise. I do need to be better about that. And I have evidence of you being very above. No, you do not have any evidence. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh my. Your excuse, Richard. Oh my. Buffy should be called Burpees. Get past 10. Okay, so it depends on the intensity. This is why it matters, the intensity of what you do. So if let's say you're used to doing the Bulgarian split squat, right? Instead of doing Bulgarian split squat with weights, do it without weights. Instead of going deep into the squat, maybe do a reduced movement, like a reduced range of motion. That's what I'm looking for. So there are ways to kind of adjust the intensity to suit your level or my level or anyone's level. So you can still get kind of the bulk of the movement to work the muscle groups, but you're not then stressing the rest of your body out. So the routine I've got, oh my, I don't know if I should type it out because it's quite a long thing. Okay, so I do this. I'm just gonna type it out. So I do burpees, and then I do, what do I do next? Squats with overhead presses, and then I do jumping. It's like when my both knees come up, squat plus jumping. I don't know what it's called. This is the one I don't know. Don't know how to describe. But basically, I'm in a squat, and then I jump up, and I put my hands about my chest height, and my knees have to touch it. So jumping into something, I don't know what you would call it. Jumping squat maybe. And then I do, what I do? Mountain climbers. And then a final one of ski things on my hands, so it's kind of like a ski mountain climber thing. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, I do 2.5 rounds of this. So that's kind of what I did, or I do. So I do one round of it, I do a second, and then I do half a round of that, and it really wins me. I don't like to exercise. Sweating is undignified. You know what? That is actually true. So if you don't like sweating, yeah, you probably have to stick to workouts that do not demand sweat. And there are workouts that don't demand a sweat, but you still feel like you work the muscle groups. Like me personally, because I have like other issues, I need to get a sweat. As in, I literally need to get a sweat because that kind of detoxes my system a little bit with the buildup of all the stuff, So yeah, we are all shocked and appalled by Emma's behavior. Emma is perfect, Gromit. She is great. Best Laura, you aren't a fan of. Oh dear. Oh dear. I'm not shocked and appalled, says Elise. I'm intrigued. Best Laura says, no, I'm not a fan of chafing for sure. I'm not responsible for where your minds. Exactly, right? Emma is not responsible for you guys having your minds in the gutter. I think we have different ideas of pancake on this one. Let's see. Okay, pancake stretch. Okay, it's called pancake. Pancake stretch. Let's have a look. Okay, there's a lot of videos, and yes, ladies and gentlemen, you can admire the physique. But effectively, this is kind of what I'm aiming for. Eventually, not right now, but eventually. I am nowhere near this kind of level. Right, I'm nowhere near the level. I would. This is too little for me actually. I want my legs to pretty much be like horizontal, perpendicular to my body, and I want to be almost fully on the ground like that with my torso. Anyway, that is what I'm working towards. So yeah, so that my leg day will focus on working muscles on my legs to try and get me there. Burpees are my least favorite exercise to do, but my trainer puts them in to the rotation at least once a month. Yes, exactly. It's like a full body workout, and that's why I love burpees. Like I don't love them, but I appreciate the reason it's there. Because it works literally, all your muscle groups. There's not many muscle groups that it does not work, and you only do like a few sets and you're done. I did my indoor bike cardio today, and it wasn't so good. Good, well done. Hey, that's good. That's very good. I actually want to get rid of the. We've got a reclined cycle bike thing, bike to nowhere. And that's literally what it is. It's a bike to nowhere. But I'm thinking of getting rid of that and getting a rowing machine, a row to nowhere machine. So, yes, I do need to look into that. Maybe in a few months I'll do that. Yes, exactly. Emma says it right. Well done, Gromit. Exactly. Whatever you can do with your bike or whatever equipment you have, just make it work. Better, Laura. I don't know. I don't know if I I would say that my legs are the only body part of mine that I'm not worried about. Like everything else I worry about, you know. So ooh, calves. Calves is one of those genetically bound muscles. So it doesn't matter. So if someone's got small calves, there's not a huge amount they can do, even with weights and training and everything. There's not a lot they can do to increase the size of the calves, right? It's kind of sad. So if people have like small calves and they get roasted for it, it's not their fault. That's just how they're built genetically, and we should respect that. Mind you, my calves are actually fine. I think my calves are good. Essie says, no, I would prefer Bulgarian split squats instead of burpees, but my legs are crazy strong. Exactly. See, this is exactly what I mean. You have, if you were to choose different exercise things, you would choose the one that you would prefer. So yeah, it does depend. I would prefer. I'm okay with both Bulgarian split squats and burpees, but I probably wouldn't. I probably would choose one over the other, and not do both in the same one, same workout session. If that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Emma. Rude. I personally dislike both exercise. Oh, Eloise, you are running around with a kid and everything. You know. Oh, okay. Let's keep it clean. Let's keep it clean. Used to run 7 8 miles every day. Wow. Until I fell down a mountain and told my. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you are recovered from that. That's painful. I can't run for anything. Like this is one of the things I really dislike about my body. I've got a short body. It's not nice. Yeah, running is not built for short legs. That's the facts of it. You do not get people under 5 feet doing marathons or doing sprints or anything, right? Yeah. I'm just saying, like people with short legs generally don't do well running. That's just a physical thing. Yeah, I'll bet that I'll bet that I'll bet she's an okay slug. I'll bet I'll bet that Eloise is an okay slug. Even as a slug, she'd be great. I'm sure. With a rucksack, right? Yes, exactly. That's SD is a yeah. She's a machine, man. Just a warm up. Imagine Ross from Monsters Inc. Really? No. We've seen you on Instagram. Your your short reel, or I don't know what it's called, the short video thing that you did with you unboxing your books. You were running up and down the stairs. You do not look anything like Roz from Monsters Inc. There's nothing sluggish or slimy about that at all. Okay, so that's my thing. I do 10 burpees. um, and I've increased the intensity over the weeks. I do squats into overhead presses. I use about 15 pounds of weight, so on the overhead press. So I do about 10 of those. And then I go into squats plus a jump. So squat jumps where I hold my hands in front of my chest, or in front of my at chest height. Sorry, at chest height. I go into squat and then I jump up where my knees have to touch my hands, my palms. My palms are facing down, by the way. Then I do about 10 or 20 mountain climbers, and then I do like when I'm in the plank position, I do like a ski thing with my hands on the ground. So yeah, I jump to the left, my feet go to the left, and then my feet go back to the middle into a plank, and my feet go to the right, and then it goes back into a plank. So yeah, I do 2.5 rounds of that. I'm working my way up to 5 rounds actually, but it's not easy. I really do, Emma. I do need to get a sweat on, otherwise, yeah. The pancake stretch is not what I was thinking of. It probably is yoga. It probably is. And you know who's really good at yoga? I think Emma is actually really good at yoga. I'm terrible at yoga. Sweat, baby. Yes. Me and you do the kind of stuff that only Prince would sing about. Yes, I think so. You had Pancake Day the other day. like Tuesday, wasn't it? No. Yoga's been around for a long time, like thousands of years, if I'm right. It's not a new age thing. Are you referring to stretching your face hole to shove the entire pancake in at once? I believe that's what you was referring to. What are you drizzling on your pancakes? Oh yeah, what are you drizzling on pancakes? The tip is to roll up the pancake. Yes, yeah, so you can get more. Obviously, I believe he would. I believe he would. So Gromit would love the downward dog for sure. Yeah, I need to get a rowing machine. I'm just not sure when. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Are you allowed a rowing machine? But no, I've got an air fryer actually. So yeah, if you have thunder thighs, no, I don't think thunder thighs is a thing. That's not actually genetic. I don't know really. I don't think it is. It might be. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I was talking about the calves, the calf muscle. That one, you are genetically born with whatever maximum size it gets. It can't grow bigger than that. Essentially, there's an insane amount of research that says you can't grow calves. Really, you know. I got a weird visual of Richard. Thank you, Bessalora. We need more weird visuals of Richard. Thank you. That's wrong. Yes, yeah, you're talking about thighs. I'm talking about calves. Yes, completely different leg parts, by the way. SD could strangle man with legs. Ooh, I don't know. I don't think she's allowed to disclose that, even if it were true. We can speculate, though. Yes, Emma has a lot of exercise equipment at her home. Oh, Mama Maggie, hi. Good to see you. Thank you for popping by. Yeah, just a recap. I was apologizing to Emma earlier because I messed up again. I'm such a slaggy, baggy slacker today. And sometimes I'm really slack, like all the time. Quite a lot of the time. I'm not very hardworking, unfortunately. Did anyone read Ben's newsletter? He went for his first shirtless run of 2024. Oh, is that why you were so keen on sharing that? Interesting. Ben's newsletter is wonderful, by the way. Cool. I'll have to go read it. Louise loves shirtless runs. If I did one, I'd probably get too black. Well, you should try it. Just give it a try and see how it goes. When I was visiting my middle, I climbed 4 flights of stairs repeatedly. Now that I am home, I haven't gotten on the elliptical ones. Yeah, well, you already did your workouts, essentially. Your rucksack from SD to Eloise. I can't run at all, even though my dad literally ran for me. Ooh! Wow, that is interesting. So you have great genes. You must have inherited great genes. Is all I can say. Maybe you should do some running. SD says, I'd love to run. It was very freeing, and I felt the true exhilaration when I caught my second wind, like I could do anything. Yes, unfortunately, not really for me. It's Marsha from Iris Miss was known as a fast runner, so when I had her in the second book of my trilogy, I built in my love for running into a character. Nice, good. There you go. Bad touch. Richard knows. Yes, Richard knows. Let's be very careful where we go when it comes to discussing what holes we stretch. Yes, please do be careful. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. She can't comment, and even if she could, she wouldn't because that would be national security and all that. Let's not get SD arrested, please. We love Lady 1N, okay? We love SD, so all good, all good. Exactly, just relax, Richard. It's all good. Eloise did a whole ranty stream about James Patterson's The Ninth Month. Please go and watch that. I don't have a link to it, but yeah, Blueberry Watermelon. Exactly. Oh my god, that was bad. Richard means me about the air fryer because I'm not. Oh, okay. Sorry. Yes. Maybe one day you and I can get an air fryer. I'll get you an air fryer. It's fine. No, I'm not gonna do a recap on that one for sure. I saw Ben's newsletter hit my inbox. It said Happy New Year. I was like 2 months. I haven't read it either. But yes, I did see it hit my inbox. I think he may have copied the title. Okay, yeah, that happens. It's Ben, so it's okay. Problems on Shen's. No, I don't think. Ute. You're on. Yeah, I'm not. No comments. No comments. I do have a running list, but um, yes, ignored. Absolutely ignored. Okay, cool. So let's Pomo focus. Where's my Pomo focus? Why didn't it go? Okay, cool. Let's say we do a sprint because I feel like we've chatted quite a bit. Let's do a 25-minute one. I think 25 minutes is cool. Okay, so let's do a 25-minute sprint now, and we will regroup after and see where we go from there. But before we do that, I'm just gonna get everything set up so it auto starts the break. Okay, let's do 25 minutes. I'll see you guys. Let me know what you guys are working on, actually. I'll probably do some reading because I need to read this book. Or I want to read this book. It's called Triple Cross. I'm still reading it. And yeah, people have work to get done. Like Emma's got edits to get done. Um, and Richard's got his Excel spreadsheet to work on. Start with that Ute. Exactly. More kind. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's do this 25-minute sprint. Let's go. I'll see you in 25 minutes, folks. Okie dokie. How was that sprint for you? Let me know. Let me know. How did that do? Did you guys get much work done? I did a bit of work. When I say work, I mean reading. So that's what I was doing. I'm reading the Triple Cross by James Patterson, and we had some bits about going to court with Richard. Okay, so where did I stop? I don't remember where I stopped. Oh my goodness, I'm trying to find where I stopped. Okay, so I think we were here. Richard Moore client work, that was in relation to Emma. She's doing some edits from her publisher because she is published, like trad published. So she's got like obviously obligations for that. So that's good stuff. I hope the edits are going very well. I hope they're going very well, honey. Exciting equalizing chapter links in the 3 Bagosa books coming out this year. Nice. Very nice. And while she is an author, she is a proper author, but she is an author. Already wrote 28 words today. Nice, SD. Well done. Shantastic. Exactly. Witchcraft. How is that possible? Dictation. Ooh, that is awesome. Dictation, yeah. Most of it, but I also revised and edited chapters, which is by Kate. Cool. Yeah, I don't think you can do dictation revisions yet. Do you go straight from talk to text, or do you just record and then use software to transcribe? SD says, I use an online speech-to-text software. Cool. Word for Web can transcribe previously recorded audio files. Yes. Ellie says, nice, I'll have to check that out, because when I try to do straight talk to text, I pause so much, it's like, oh yeah, done. Yes. It's a bit of a skill, isn't it, really, dictation? SD says, I use Word's software, but every time I say next line, it wrote your line. I can't let you do that. Exactly. No joke, indeed. HAL 3000 is what it's doing. I've used it with moderate success for AI to do revisions for edits, not revisions. Yes. Coming from an academic background, says SD, I used to teach college English and literature. Editing and revising are two different things. Yes, they are indeed. Gromit suggesting pro-writing aids rephrase feature is most interesting, but the decision to accept the suggestion is always my yes, indeed. You carry the can for it. So if it's good or bad, that is on you. Exactly. Pirates of the Caribbean, right? It's more guidelines than rules. Me personally, I'm going to stick with hiring editors. Emma is for hire. I don't know if she is. But if Emma would like to plug a link, by all means. I have absolute confidence in recommending Emma's stuff. She is very, very good with what she does. And I do get a great rate. It's true. So Laura, what is going on? Yes, okay. I'm no longer discussing rates. He's calling you cheap. Yeah, well, I wonder if he gets a 5-finger discount. Oh my. Eloise, exactly. Tut. No, we're not dancing with that. And yeah, I suggested maybe it's my soul in exchange for the good rate, you know? And yeah, I do think it's a fair price. I do feel I'm getting a good deal. So I leave to get a cuppa and come back to a holiday feud at the in-laws. Oh my god, that sounds painful, Mama Maggie. I'm sorry you have to go through that. Oh, very my indeed, Better Laura. And for once, I don't know, you're not to blame. Come on, Gromit. Are you sure? Exactly. I'm saying right now it's Richard's fault. I don't know what it is, but it's his fault. Let the courts decide. And Melissa popped by. Thank you for being here, Melissa. Incidentally, she is actually a lawyer, so maybe she can chime in on legalities of this. You representing yourself, I'm not sure that's the best move. But hey, free country, right? Do what you want. Courtroom romance. No, we're gonna stop with the objections and overrules. And Bessalora says, aren't most judges about AC? I don't know actually. I am actually curious. The defendant had to do most of the work. Well, I don't know. Bonjour tout le monde. Oui, and Melissa speaks French as well. I'll throw a baguette at the like button. Merci beaucoup, Melissa. Thank you. Yes, please be like Melissa and throw a baguette at the like button. On my best guess for judges, I think they are about 50 plus. They got to do like a huge amount of public service work before they're even considered, you know. And Rich is saying, imagine how successful I'd be if I wrote all these books. By the way, you know what, Gromit, you have to. The only way to know is to do it. So you need to write these books, publish them, and see how they do. You know, and he already has a romance pen name, which I believe is based on the location in Canada called Regina. It's an actual place, by the way. So I'm not joking. Pancake stretch. Canada map. I don't know why, guys. Map. Obviously, I don't know English, right? English is like. Anyway, so let's have a look. A map of Canada. Just so we know exactly where Gromit is basing his his next romance thing. So there's Saskatchewan, which I suggested might be something to do with a Sasquatch, which is Bigfoot. And then there's Regina, literally Regina. So I believe that is where Gromit is taking his inspiration from for his pen name, his romance pen name, Regina, in Saskatchewan. There you go, Gromit. Super chat. It has been amusing. It is very amusing so far. Thank you, people. So yeah, feel free to go check that out. That's me, Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Sasquatch. I got a good bit of analysis done. Nice, well done, good stuff. Hubby in my office helping hook up new equipment. Yes, that is always exciting. Richard says analysis for this stage is going through people's feedback forms and color coding. Ooh, color coding their points green, red, or blue. Okay, nice. I finished making muffins and I'm now hiding in my bedroom from the little overlord by putting laundry away. Overlord, I love it. Love it. I'm gonna just go back a few. Yes, I'm just gonna go back a bit. I'm gonna put my. Well, this one's not here. Oh, I can't show you that. I can't show you that either. Anyway, this is Nola, so we're gonna have a picture right there. What muffins? Yes, blueberry muffins. See, that's the one I like. I like blueberry muffins, and they're not called cake, by the way, which Emma was suggesting muffins were cake. They're a kind of cake, but I don't know if you instinctively say, looking at a muffin, you'd instinctively say that was a cake, you know? I don't know. My favorite. Oh, Rich has got a favorite muffin. It's a blueberry muffin. Does it grow to be? Oh God. It takes quite a long time for that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna guess about 9 months. Always. And so many ruined pillows. Oh dear. Eloise says the fact that they went for pillows, but no mention of towels. Yes, there's so many things. By the way, folks, Eloise did a rant about James Patterson. Right, I think his book called Nine Months. Oh, maybe I got it wrong. The ninth month. Sorry. So there was quite a lot of talk about like pregnancy and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it was alive, wasn't it? Sorry, it's alive. So I'm gonna just copy this link. If anyone would like to go and check that out, it really was quite instructive, information, interesting stuff, really, and how they got a lot of things a bit off the mark, very off the mark. Courtroom romance is a sort of yeah, Moose jaw, yes. Canada has all sorts of cool names. It really does. It's always Regina. Yes. It does have some cool names. It's true. Don't tell Emma that. Hi, Devin. How's it going? I hope everything's going well with you. Oh dear, that's what Laura says. Haze, highs. I'm just logging in. Login. No. Maybe later. I knew someone from Regina. Oh, really? Another person from Saskatoon, which is fun to say. Yeah, exactly. They got some fun names. Muffins are cakes. Yeah, but cakes are not muffins. It's like one. Muffins are a kind of cake, but cakes are not muffins, right? Exactly. Yeah, I'm not gonna fall for that, Richard. Thank you, Bessalora, for pointing that out. And yes, that link is for Eloise's rant about the ninth month and how it was full of inaccuracies. Please go and have a watch. And yeah, I do think you can be a better author than James Patterson on that point. I really do. Because yeah, I know it was jointly written. I don't know how much was jointly written, but yeah, go and give that a watch and let me know. HK, how's it going? Poking the like button of bamboo. Nice, before the pandas see me. Oh, here for some company while I work. You're welcome to join us. Thank you for being here, HK. Really appreciate you. Um, hope the weather is okay in Iceland. Let's see. It was a great stream. Yes, it was, and it's not family friendly. Yes, fair warning, folks. There's yeah, it's not family friendly at all. There's no. I'm just putting a picture back up here. It's not the best picture. I could get a better picture. Eloise says a certain body part more than once. Yes, it's true. That's not the word I say more than on one. Well, she says many words on more than one occasion. Mucus plug. Oh my god. Yes, indeed, Bessalora. That's a different rant. Mucus plug was fantastic. Hi, HK, and hi everyone from HK. I haven't been the same since. Yes, I was kind of. I gotta say, I was a bit scarred after that. I really was. Hi, HK. Brain fried. Hi, Emma. Oh. HK is here. Yes, highs, Melissa. Cool. Ooh, that's shocking. I actually managed to get through the chat. Let's go. It's all good. Yeah, feel free to go check that video out. It really was quite amusing. But it's not family friendly. Just so you know, it goes on for about an hour. So shall we? I think do another sprint because we got to do some work. And this one, I think we're gonna go. I think we're gonna go half an hour for this one. 30 minutes, I think, will be perfect. Dan says, "Gonna love the like button and then go lay down." Okay. Got the crud. My family. Oh, sorry. Dodged it for 2 weeks but lost. I'm sorry to hear that, Devin. Hope you feel better soon. Go rest up and get well. Yeah. Night all and happy sprinting. Yes. Thank you. Feel better. Eloise and Melissa. Thank you for the well wishes for Devin. Cool. Okay, let's do this 30-minute sprint because I think we've all got some bits of work. I still want to do some reading. Feel better from Emma to Devin. Yes, I'm still working on this triple cross thing. I usually try not to extend a book because I borrow the book from the library. It gives me 3 weeks to read a book, and if I can't read one book in 3 weeks, something's not right. And yeah, I know it's been a rough few weeks. I gotta say it has been a little rough few weeks, but still no excuse to not read, right? You gotta get the reading in. Devin says, "Thank you, everyone. I have your video on my watch list later." Eloise, cool. Yeah, feel free to drop a comment as well. Let us know what you think. Okay. Oh, Bessalora. I had a library book for a year once. What book was it? What was that about? Oh gosh, now I need to know. I feel like we need to know what book would you keep from the library for a whole year? Like either you read it or it's that bad that you return it. I don't know. Or did you lose it? Ooh, the plot thickens. Did someone kidnap you and you had to bring the book with you? There's like some cipher in there that only you could decode. Ooh, let us know. Okay, let's do this productivity sprint. I'll see you in half an hour, folks. See you in half an hour. Okie dokie, folks. That is time. How do you guys do? Hopefully the sound is back on. Yeah, hopefully you can hear me. I'm just checking everything. Yeah. Anyway, so what did I get up to? I messaged Emma because I like bugging her. And let me see in the chat. Margaret is back, by the way, which is awesome. Let's see. Okay, I think we got to about here. Yeah, we were talking about Bessa Laura's library book for a year. And Eloise has to return that book, which incidentally, she did a stream about that, which everyone should go watch. It's really entertaining. An educational enraged rant with Eloise. How to be a better author than James Patterson. And yeah, it really was. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Yeah, it was. that particular book did not do it for me, I gotta say. Sorry, JP. Not that JP cares. I doubt he'll ever listen to what I'm saying here. But it really was quite a letdown. And I like James Patterson's books. In fact, I'm reading one right now. It's called Triple Cross. An Alex Cross thriller. So, yeah, I do actually. Yeah. I do like JP's work, but that one, I'm sorry. I just can't. No. And I'm going to put a picture back of Nolan front and center. Yes, thank goodness Eloise can return and she didn't pay for it. If I paid for it, I would be really annoyed actually. And yeah, Bessa Laura is never too late to be writing that book. Yeah, I would have been very upset exactly. You should pencil in a warning at the front of. Yes, maybe do that, but unfortunately, it's an ebook, so. I too am glad I borrowed that book from the library and not paid for it. I really was disappointed. You know, there aren't. I'm not like super tight of money. I can be, but I'm not always. In fact, most of the time I'm not. But the point I'm trying to say is, this is one of those books that I would not only demand a refund, I would demand payment for my time that I've wasted that I cannot get back. Is that bad? You know? So yeah. And Margaret is back. Margaret, how's it going? I think yeah, Margaret's back from holidays, very cool. And yes, the chat is unhinged. I gotta say though, it's totally unhinged, this crowd, but I think I probably fanned the flames a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, hold on. Let's see. I'm so confused now. So there's highs. I feel like fairy cake would have icing. I gotta say, so question from Margaret. Sorry, fairy cakes are fairy cakes the same as muffins? I'm still puzzled by the translation. I don't know actually. I don't know because yeah. Best Laura says I feel like fairy cake would have icing. And yes, happy Sunday, Margaret. They're not the same, says Emma. Fairy cakes don't have buttermilk, which muffins usually do. They're just a sponge recipe, and they usually have icing. Okay, nice. Huh. I had no idea. Also, welcome back, Margaret. Yes, welcome back indeed. And yeah, the picture I saw labeled fairy cakes was just a bunch of uniced muffins. Right. Let's see. Highs. But buttermilk thing is new information. Yeah, I had no idea. How was the holidays? I was asking. Way too short, bien sûr. But productive. Very nice. Very nice. They're trying to guilt you into adding the icing yourself. Make some effort. Currently trapped in Portland. Oh, the snow at the pass delaying me 3 days. Oh dear. I hope that will be okay. I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm glad you had a good time though. There's a book haul soon. Yes. Always got to do the book haul. And yeah, foreign books. So I was, are they not just called books? But apparently, according to Emma, they're exotic because they're from a different country. Which is true, it's fair enough. But as Brits, yeah, it's just called books. Saying that, I got some foreign book mail this week. Nice. Emma gets it. Yes, I have been overruled indeed. Sorry about that. Quite a lot of books I buy, if you read the copyright page, were printed in Croydon. Don't really think. Well, okay. If you see that they were printed at CPI Books in Croydon, I know where that is. Okay, cool. Thank you for confirming. I'm always worried that people can't hear me. I've actually done that before. I've done entire streams where the microphone was off. Or the microphone's on, but I forgot to share my screen. It's ridiculous. People are just listening to me prattle on about something. They've got no idea, and I'm talking like everyone can see my screen. It's really ridiculous, to be honest. Emma says, I love being bothered by you. Oh, thank you, honey. Appreciate that. A very good sprint, Melissa. Cool. Hopefully it's very constructive for you. I can hear. Thank you, LVs, for confirming. SD finished with some of the office equipment. Paused for hubby to make dinner and me to get ready for the recording podcast episode in an hour. Yes, that is on the plan for this evening. Excellent. Margaret says there were so many books I couldn't find anywhere in the US. Not a whole. Okay. Absolutely. Sorry, I was kind of messaging Emma. It's look, I'm sorry, right? But Emma is a priority for me. She is a priority. And that's why sometimes I literally stop everything, and I message Emma, it's what I do because she is important. Margaret says, how can you be disappointed by, I know, seriously, Margaret, seriously, come on. I encourage you to go and read this book and then have a watch of, I actually shared it earlier. I'm going to post it in the comments again because I don't know. Anyway, read that book, The Ninth Month, and let me know what you thought about all the birthing bits. Did you bring an extra suitcase? Do you have to pay for extra luggage? I'm curious. Margaret says, no, but I went with a half full one and froze for past. Really? Nice. That's genius. Restricted ticket meant hand luggage only. Okay, yeah. It does cost, exactly. Some airlines have that kind of fee structure, I guess. Yes, it does cost money. Yeah, it's true, Better Laura, and she means a lot to me. I do love her. It's great. Yes, my secret has been exposed. Fairy cakes are not the same. Rich is confirming. Muffins have that. Well, overflowing top. Okay, true. I don't think our muffins have buttermilk, so maybe a for me. Ooh, okay. Like me, the side effect of liking muffins. True. Oh dear. I'm eating candy floss that Emma told you not to buy. Why do you do this to yourself, Richard? Okay, so if you're gonna buy candy floss, which is fine, and you're gonna enjoy that, that's fine. Hold on. Okay. I'm just yes. Same thing again. Anyway, yeah, if you're gonna do candy floss, right? Can you read the ingredients list and then determine how many burpees that's gonna cost? And then make a decision as to whether you're gonna eat that or not. I don't know why you bother asking my opinion. Yeah, exactly, Emma. I'm not sure either. Breathing is probably the only thing that I do not stop because otherwise I'd be 6 feet under. Oh no, actually I'm gonna go for cremation. I probably won't be. I'll be like dust. But if I wake up, and Emma messages, I will stop everything. Sorry. And there's the link if anyone wants to go and watch Eloise's rant. No, thank you, says Margaret. Oh dear. Are you ending? I have links to. Yes, I'm ending in 3 minutes. Two and a bit minutes. In fact, I have thought about ending more than once. Oh dear, it's kind of dark, but yeah. Margaret says I am ending right now. Ingredient. Well, yeah, sugar is actually a thing, as in it's a burpees issue, right? How much sugar is one burpee, for example? You know, where does one just find? Yeah, Richard just knows where to find this stuff. Um, it has few ingredients, but the calories, man, calories. As apparently, yes. Richard, did you go to a fair? Oh, he went to a fair. Nice. Esther stream, yes. Feel free to go say hi to Esther, folks. Mama Maggie has kindly plugged that. Thank you. Asda's more like a trip to. Oh no, come on. Some people like Asda. Some people. Morgan and Sako and Doc, yes. Feel free to go say hi as well, folks. Please go say hi. Asda, yeah. Asda's like a big UK supermarket. Um, it's not quite a Walmart, but you get the idea. It's kind of like a supermarket, yeah. On the lower end of scale, yes, exactly. Bonjour, Margaret, says Melissa. Margaret speaks French much better. Like, oh, my French is terrible, by the way, which is ironic because I'm currently located in a French region of, of Ontario. Do you know what candy floss is, Eloise? Um, the revised writer, yes, feel free to go say hi. They are streaming soon, or they are streaming now, and I'm closer than to you than Fluency. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe you should have competition on that. That's what I was thinking. Yes, fairs and carnivals usually has that. I don't recall them someone cutting candy shop. Yeah, it's usually fairs. Quote is halfway through a 10K. Ooh, nice. Thank you, Mama Maggie, for plugging those links. I gotta go in 1 minute, folks. Dinner is calling me. 100 grams of candy floss, there is 100 grams of sugar. Yeah, how many burpees is 100 grams of sugar, Richard? We need to sort that out. How many burpees is 100 grams of sugar? Okay, folks, 5 o'clock has just hit. I think that means I need to bid you farewell, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Sunday. As usual, I will be bugging Emma. And thank you everyone for being here. Where is everyone headed? I am guessing one of the sprints above. But yes, have a good weekend, everyone. I shall see everyone on Discord or YouTube. Until next week, Wednesday or Sunday. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on YouTube or Discord.